Hello everyone, my name is Sanjay Parashar. Welcome back to the channel. Packages in Oracle Integration Cloud are primarily used to group multiple integrations together so they can be exported and imported as a single unit. Before OIC Gen 3, packages were the only way to group integrations and migrate them together between different environments like dev, test, and prod. With OIC Gen 3, Oracle introduced projects which can also be used for grouping and lifecycle management. Projects we will cover in a different video, but in today's video, we will cover what are packages and how to create, export, import, or delete packages. And in Gen 3, how you can convert a package into a project. There are two ways to create and associate a project. First, when you're creating an integration for the first time, you can select an existing package or create a new package directly from integration creation screen. Second, if the integration is already created and you want to add it to a package, then you must first deactivate the integration, edit it, and then go to the primary information section, and then you can create or add that integration to an existing package. When you export a package, OIC exports all integrations attached to the package, their associated artifacts such as lookups, maps, and connection references. Technically, this is similar to exporting multiple IAR files together, which we saw in the previous video. When you import a package, the behavior is exactly the same as importing integrations individually. All integrations are imported. You must configure connections if required and activate the integration before they can be used. I have already covered connection handling and activation in the previous video, so I won't repeat that here. If you delete a package, all integrations attached to the package are also deleted. So if you want to keep any integrations, first remove that integration from the project. And this is done by, again, editing the integration and updating the primary information. Only after that you should delete a package. And if you remove all integrations from a package, then package will be automatically deleted. One last important thing to know is that in OIC Gen 3, Oracle allows you to convert a package into a project with a single click. This helps in transitioning from older package-based grouping to newer project-based approach. I will demonstrate everything we discussed today in the demo, so let's get started. So first, let's start with creating a package. So if we go to design and integrations, if we go to packages, if you see here, it says you currently have no packages, and there is no real option to kind of create it. You can import a package, but you cannot create it. So in order to create a package, as I mentioned, there are two ways. So I'll come here under integrations. Let's say if I create any integration, let's say scheduled integration, test, whatever. But here, as you can see, we get an option for package. Currently, there are no packages. So if I just type a name, let's say test package, and I create it, now this is associated with the package. Now if I go back and I go to packages, I see a test package and one integration is associated with it. Similarly, other way is if an integration already exists and we want to add that to a package, or maybe I want that integration to be in a new package altogether. That is also we can do. So for example, I want to give this demo while loop into a package that says demo while. So first I'll have to deactivate this, and then I can edit it. And on top here you see this primary information page. Here you click on this and this takes you to the integration property tab. Here you can either select an existing package, which is test package that we just created, or you can create a new package. So let's call it demo while package, and we can save it. And now if I go back to the packages section here, I can see there are two packages. And under demo while package, I can see there is one integration called demo while loop 2. Now let's add a couple of more integrations to this package before we export and import it. So we have demo while loop 1.1, demo while loop 101. So let's add these two also to the same package. Process will be the same, primary info, and but this time I will just select this demo package and I'll save it. Let's go back and demo while one. Let's select this and let's select demo while package here and save. And now if I go back to packages, I can see with demo while package, I have three integration. I can select there just to see how many are active, how many are non-active. So active 0, inactive 3, we can go ahead and activate them as well from the integration tab. But now let's just see how you can export a package and then import it back to a different instance altogether. So for this, I can come to this actions and click on export. And once we have demo while underscore package dot par, we can use this .par file to import it into a new instance altogether. So let's see that. So once you're logged into your other instance, for me it's OIC demo instance 2, I can come here and I can go to the design and in packages. As you can see, there are no packages as of now, but I can click on this import, drag and drop, and I have this demo file package.par file. Just select that file and import and configure. So if you can see here, now it takes us to uh, configuration page. So all three integrations are using one adapter, which is REST common connector. It's of trigger type, so no real configuration needed. That's why it says configured. And we come to activate and it shows that there are three integrations that has been imported and the status is configured and we can activate them as well. So if that one of the integrations had any lookup as well into that integration, that would also be copied over within the package. So essentially the package file is nothing, it's just a combination of multiple .iar files. So export and import is almost similar to what we saw in previous video, how we exported and imported individual integration. It just right now, rather than doing it individually, we are clubbing them as one package and exporting and importing them. So that's how it works. Now let's see how you delete a package. So I'll come here and I can simply say delete. However, keep in mind, if you delete a package that has some integrations, all the integrations will also be deleted. So let's say demo while loop, all these three integrations will be deleted. But for example, if I come to integrations and I see there are three integrations here which imported as a package. Now I want to keep this 100 and I want to just delete this 1 and 2. For that, I can come here inside this and I can just remove this package from here and I would deassociate this integration from this package and I'll save it. I can go back and I can come to packages and now I can see there are only two integrations and now I can delete this and it is telling me that this will delete all the integrations associated with the project and I'm fine with that. I'll click on delete. There are no packages now. It is deleted and I go to integrations and as we can see all that has been deleted and only 100 is here. The other thing that I wanted to show you is how you can convert a package into a project. So for that, let's just go back to instance 1 where we have that package. Now inside this, as we can see, we have demo while package already that we exported. It's very simple. You click on these icons and you click on this create project and that's it. You just give it a name. So let's say demo while, I would say project, and we can create it. And this will simply create a project. And to check that, we can go back and click on projects here. And as we can see, this project is created. And inside this project, we will be able to see 3 integrations. And if there was any lookup, it will be under here. If any event here, and as we can see, the connection is imported in the connection. There are more to projects than what we see here. We can create deploy profiles. It will have its own observe tab to trace and to monitor the services. And it will also have a role-based access control. We can control who can actually access these projects and all those sort of things. However, we will cover all that when we will cover projects in detail. And this is it for this video. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep learning.